Hello, Legacy students, and today we're going to look at writing equations of lines. What you're going to want to have on you, you're going to want to have your notes, a writing utensil, and your calculator today. Your learning targets for this particular video is I can write equations of lines when given a slope and a point, 2 points, or a line perpendicular parallel with a point. So what if, hypothetically, I asked you to give me directions to Starbucks? Well, what else would you need to know from me? Well, you would need to know, A, what Starbucks do I want to go to? B, where am I right now? And C, I guess, what roads do I want to take? What am I driving? Am I taking the bus? What am I doing? So, same thing with equations of lines. You need to know a few pieces of information. More importantly, the slope-intercept form can help you get started. Y equals mx plus b. So if you remember, your m was your slope, and the b was the y-intercept. Well, we're not all the time going to get the y-intercept, but we can find it. What if I give you a graph, something like that? Well, what I need to do is I need to find first the slope. So the slope of this line, it looks like it crosses right here, right? And it crosses right here. So let's find the slope. Up 1, 2, 3 over 1. So up 3 over, that's 3, right? 3x plus my y-intercept is my b. What's my y-intercept? 5 it looks like. So the equation of my line is 3x plus 5. Pretty simple, right? What am I? Example 2. So I'm going to write an equation that passes through the given point, -2, -5, and the slope of 3. So let's start writing my equation here. I have y equals 3x plus, I don't know my y-intercept. But I do know x and I do know y. So here's my x and here's my y. Why can't we plug those in to find my b? So I got -5 equals 3 times -2 plus b. Because this point's on the line. So if I find that, I'll find my line. So I have 3 times -2, which is -6. Add 6 to both sides, right? Get b alone. So I'm going to get 1 equals b. So replug that in, pop it up over here, put that 1 in there. Y equals 3x plus 1. That works perfectly, and that is the equation of my line. Now, what about me just giving you 2 points? 2, 3, 4, 7. Find me the line. What am I going to do? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first find my slope. I want to know what slope is. So I'm going to use that y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 formula. So x1, y1, x2, y2, kind of label so I can keep track here. y2 is 7. y1 is 3, so I got 7 minus 3 up there. And then 4 minus 2 it looks like. So 4 over 2, which is just 2. So my slope, keep track over here, is 2. So let's plug that into my formula for my y equals mx plus b. So y equals m, which is 2. I don't know b yet, but I do know 2 points actually, 2 solutions to this line. So what I can do is I can pick either of those 2 points. I'm going to choose 2, 3. So in my y, I'm going to put the 3, 2 times 2 plus b. Why? You're probably asking, well, why did you pick 2, 3? Easier math. I try to avoid the hard math. I'd rather do easy numbers and multiplication than hard stuff. So 3 equals 2 times 2, which is 4. Subtract my 4. I got -1 equals b. So I can take that -1, pop it in for my b. So I'm going to get y equals 2x minus 1. Not too hard, right? Put one of the points in for x and y, solve for b, put it back in the equation, piece of cake. What about this one? I need to write an equation of a line that passes through the point 4, 1 and is perpendicular to y equals 1/3 x plus 3. Whoa, that's a lot. I don't have a slope. How can I find the slope? Oh, this line right here is perpendicular, right? If it's perpendicular, what do I know about the slopes? They're opposite reciprocals. So opposite reciprocal, so reciprocal of 1/3 would be 3. Opposite or negative would be -3, right? So my new slope needs to be -3. Okay? So now, I don't care about that no more. I can forget about it. Because that's all I'm going to need that for is my slope. I'm going to use this new point. So it becomes like example 2 that we did. So I have y equals -3x plus b. Remember, I don't know b. I don't have my y-intercept yet. So I'm going to plug in that -3, or those 4 and the 1 for my y and my x. So 1 equals -3 times 4 plus b. So 1 equals -12 plus b. Looks like I got to add 12 to both sides. So I'm going to get 13 equals b. So I'm going to take that 13 and whoop, there you go, put it in there. So y equals -3x plus 13. Not too bad. Part I think a lot of students have trouble with is this part, finding the new slope compared to what they are told if it's perpendicular or parallel. And that's the end of this video. See you later, Sabers.